You still waiting for the SWAT team, or
We're not getting a SWAT team.
no Blackhawks? Nothing like that. I just want to make sure.
That's kind of silly, sir. You know that.
Any way I could make a request too that you guys get a copy of the Constitution and just put it on the wall for everybody to read? They absolutely can be in there, 100%. So I think what we're going to have to kind of get to, sort of the, proofs in the pudding kind of a thing here, is that's my clinic. I own it. No universe. Even if someone were to be really high, maybe even drunk, could anyone ever come up with the understanding that 42 CFR Part 2 overrides the First Amendment to the United States Constitution?
Well, but he can't be in the clinic. Yeah, you need to come step out
Oh,
of
is this
the
a private clinic?
It is a private clinic.
Have a good Freedom Day.
Okay.
We good, security supervisor? Good to go. Hey everyone, I am free. It is July 22nd, 2025. I'm in the city of Tacoma here in Pierce County in the Communist Empire, Washington State. I am heading on over to the Tacoma-Pierce County Health Center. I had several people reach out to me saying they're having a difficult time getting records regarding their health and whatnot here, and also after attempting to do so and being confronted with rude, abusive behavior. I know we're all shocked that that would happen in Tacoma or Pierce County. They went to go get records about those employees and were refused. So we're going to see if there's any merit to these allegations. So you can see here, you can get all this stuff. So while I got your attention, if you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, and subscribing, hitting that all notification bell so you get my stories right in the release, I greatly appreciate it. You can follow me on X and I Am Free Auditing, on Facebook at Inland Auditing Media. And if you want to help keep my feet on the streets, you guys know what to do. You can go to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Thanks for watching as always, and we're going to head on in here right now.
Excuse me, can we help you with something, sir?
I'm just checking this stuff out right here on the board.
Oh, okay.
It's for public view, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello.
Hey,
Can I help you?
I don't need help.
Okay, you're in a clinic. So,
Is this not meant to be viewed? Is this not meant to be viewed?
hold on one moment, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You have a wonderful day.
Okay, all right.
Will you have a wonderful day?
Yeah, all right. So are you leaving or am I holding on for a moment?
You're holding on for a moment. I'm going over there.
Okay.
So I'm just ending my interaction with you. So
okay.
I'm asking you to have a wonderful day,
Oh, I
please.
see. Okay, I wasn't sure why you were telling me to hold on. I thought you were going to be coming back.
No.
All right, never mind.
Somebody else will.
All right, thanks.
They're coming. I'm calling out the video with Dan. He's viewing that.
Yeah, but
Person is under, so I'm
well, but he can't be in the clinic. Yeah, you need to come step out
Oh,
of
is this
the
a private clinic?
It is a private clinic.
It's
a
not
a
public,
confidential clinic. It is not public. You need to step out of
This
the clinic.
isn't Tacoma-Pierce County?
It is Tacoma-Pierce County Health Department, but we are in a confidential space. I need for you to step out of the clinic, please.
There's nothing that said that.
I need for
Where
you to
does it
step.
say?
Can you step out of the
touch me.
clinic?
Where does it say that?
I'm not going to touch you, but I'm asking you to step out of the clinic,
Are you
and I will
asking or
show
ordering?
you. I'm asking
If
you.
you're going to ask, I'm going to politely decline the request. If you're ordering me to leave, that's different. Is there something that restricts access in here?
There's signs on the outside of the clinic that say it's a clinic on the door.
Oh, okay.
On this door out here, and then in the parking lot and on the door that's open right
Clinics
now.
aren't private.
Medical clinics are private. This
They're
is
not. There's nothing in
methadone.
statute or county ordinance or city ordinance that says that. There is a statute, however, which is RCW 9.73.030, which is the privacy statute for Washington State. It says nothing about this.
Okay.
So I'm going to publicly accessible areas. Like, for example, that board with all the information is meant to convey information to the public.
It's meant to convey information to the clients that come into the clinic to be served.
There's nothing that delineates between that.
Okay, well,
I mean, if you had something that said only authorized personnel beyond a certain point or something like that, totally would understand that. And I certainly wouldn't go past that. I was just looking at whatever publicly available information is available.
yeah, you can certainly anywhere else in the building
Oh, yeah,
have,
I'm going to go
have
back into the
access.
clinic. This is my clinic.
Okay, well, I would say go ahead and do that, but then we're probably going to have to call the authorities.
Oh, sure. You want to give him a ring now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and give him a ring.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll do that.
All right, I'll wait for him right here.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So what, Amanda, what rule is it under about the clinical piece?
Well, it is protected under 42 CFR.
You talking about HIPAA?
It's actually more stringent than HIPAA, 42 CFR Part 2.
Yeah, we're talking about HIPAA here. So the thing about HIPAA is that's up to you to enforce, not me. That also doesn't allow you to limit my ability as a member of the press to come in and work on something.
It actually, 42 CFR does.
Oh, okay, hold on a minute.
Hold on a minute indeed. Let's just get right to this. So first of all, I want to clarify, for whatever reason in my mind, I heard 45 CFR. I don't know why I was thinking that I was conflating the two. 42 CFR regards public health. 45 is HIPAA. However, they both have significant relationships to one another. What neither of them do is restrict liberties of the press. So let's get into how this breaks down by way of my analysis. The short answer is no. Nothing in Title 42 of the Code of Federal Regulations is aimed at limiting any of those liberties to gather news, to speak, to publish, etc. 42 is a large collection of public health rules for hospitals, physicians, insurers, CDC quarantine, etc. Its obligations fall on the regulated health programs and on people subject to public health orders, not the press, not your average citizen, etc. That said, there are two sets of provisions that could possibly indirectly relate to reporters, members of the press, media, etc. So there is a confidentiality of substance use disorder regarding treatment records, and that is in 42 CFR Part 2, Section 2.1 through Section 2.68. And a Part 2 program must attach a notice to any records that indicates that it is subject to federal confidentiality rules and that those rules prohibit anyone from using or disclosing the record unless permitted by other parts of 42 CFR Part 2. So anyone, including a journalist or reporter, who receives the record with that notice is legally barred from redisclosing identifying information without the patient's consent or qualifying court order. The other part relates to CDC quarantine and isolation orders. That's from Parts 70 and 71 for domestic and foreign quarantines. And in that regard, during a declared public health threat, the CDC director may isolate, quarantine, or conditionally release any arriving person suspected of carrying a listed communicable disease and may detain carriers or cargo. These orders apply to everyone on the scene, including journalists, but they limit physical access, not speech. Let's talk about what Title 42 does not do. It contains no blanket ban on filming, interviewing, or publishing healthcare stories. It does not create a prior restraint or licensing scheme for the press, nor does it give HHS or CDC power to vet articles before publication. HIPAA's privacy rule, found in 45 CFR, not Title 42 as I'd mentioned earlier, and many state privacy or trespass laws sometimes restrict the sources a journalist can tap, but they do not prevent a reporter from publishing lawfully obtained information. Part 2 is the one slice of Title 42 that extends its redisclosure ban to downstream recipients, as I mentioned earlier. The bottom line is this. If you're gathering news, you are generally free to report what you learn, provided you do not A, republish patient identifying SUD treatment information you received from a Part 2 program without the patient's consent or court order, or 2, violate a valid quarantine isolation order that bars any person, no matter who they are, press included, from leaving a restricted area while the court order is in effect. Outside those narrow contexts, Title 42 of the Code of Federal Regulations has no special restrictions on press activities or any other First Amendment protected activities, and they all remain fully intact.
I appreciate, I don't know, did you go to UW or was it Seattle U for your law degree? Because I can tell you this, 42 CFR is a code of federal regulations.
I'm aware what it is.
In no universe, even if someone were to be really high, maybe even drunk, could anyone ever come up with the understanding that 42 CFR Part 2 overrides the First Amendment to the United States Constitution? There's called an order of operations, and that one's
I'm well
way down at the bottom.
I'm well aware.
So, yeah.
But what it does is it protects the confidentiality of the patients of this clinic.
It compels you to protect, not me.
It limits your ability to access this clinic.
It absolutely does not.
It does.
I don't know if that was done in Braille and you forgot how to read Braille, or perhaps something else, but in no universe at all does that limit the ability of someone to access that location. All right, I'll wait here for him. It's a nice balaclava you got there.
You too?
Thanks. It's a little bit more stylish than mine, though.
Blends in with my hair.
Just wanted to see if I could confirm too. Are they sending multiple SWAT teams and Black Hawk helicopters just in case, or
I have no idea what's going on.
maybe calling for fire with a battery of artillery just to be on the safe side? Minor mortar strike, perhaps.
I literally have no idea
It
what's
could be
going
that.
on.
Perhaps maybe they'll even roll a battleship in on some wheels and just
know.
really get to town.
Don't know what's
One
going
never
on.
knows. It's Tacoma after all. I mean, you know. lots-
I'm low man on the totem pole.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, could you give me a heads up if there is like maybe a SWAT team, maybe a battleship on wheels coming to attack, or just let me know. Give me a heads up on that one.
I'll let you know the information I have. but
Okay, sounds good. Appreciate
I
it.
don't get told nothing. So.
All right. Well, one never knows.
Right.
So, what do you do here, sir? I'm assuming you work at the clinic.
I work at the health department.
Oh, okay.
Safety risk officer.
By the way,
Safety risk
risk officer. Gotcha. Okay. So we at a 10 right now. 15 out of 10.
No, we're
Okay.
good.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I mean,
Yeah,
just
no.
having a regular conversation.
Yeah, of course.
I definitely don't agree with your analysis in terms of the clinic, but that's not accessible. Don't appreciate that you guys closed and locked the door too after I came out to inspect
Well, that's
whatever the signs were, because I was told there were signs out here that said no access and whatnot. If you look at the privacy statute for Washington State, it's really clear. If a member of the press has their equipment readily available and obvious, which this definitely is readily available and obvious, unless of course you thought maybe this was like a flamethrower with guided missile strike capabilities or something, but it is a regular camera.
I would assume that.
Yeah. So since that's the case, any prohibition on something that would be, quote, confidential is out the door by subsection 4 of that statute. So, yeah. So can you maybe shed some light on why the health district is calling the police for a lawful activity? Did Bobby change it last night? Maybe he did. I don't know. You don't know if Bobby changed it?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't need a phone yet.
No, we're just
I was just trying to get
protected health information. So.
Yeah. Well, that's the responsibility of the
Sorry.
health department, but that responsibility doesn't give you the authority to limit everyone's liberties. Right? I mean, you can't all of a sudden just start searching and seizing me, can you? To just make sure. I mean, that'd be the Fourth Amendment, right?
Oh, nobody's doing that.
No, I know. What I'm getting at is like, but you are impeding my First Amendment. So, why?
We are protecting our patients' health information.
Is this a public lobby?
No.
That's not a public lobby in there. So the public doesn't have a place to sit in there and wait for services.
If
That's called a lobby.
if they have, they've got appointments with their counselors that they see.
There's nothing that restricts access, though.
Well, it's not open. It's not open to anybody. You have to have badge access to get in there.
It wasn't at the time. The door was completely open when I went in.
But this is how we normally do it.
Okay. I mean, don't you think it would be prudent, especially since you work in safety risk, to just, maybe put a sign up that says, limited access, authorized personnel only, something like that?
Well, that's something we'll consider. But
Yeah.
we have guards out here that,
I mean,
make sure that,
that would make the most sense.
I mean, you guys are more than welcome to go into the public spaces. We're
Sure,
not,
I mean, but
we're not,
if you have an open office to an open lobby, now certainly I'd agree if there was something that said like, no unauthorized personnel past this point, or, something like that. In fact, if you, I think I saw something like that upstairs, like employees only or private or something like that, and I know over like the Veterans Assistance Office, they've got signs all over the places, like no public access, private, that kind of stuff. I mean, it's meant to inform somebody that, hey, you can't go to this place. So usually when the doors open and the public is coming to and fro openly, that's called, let's see, what is that again? That's right, implied consent. Implied consent.
Do you guys check your own fire extinguishers up here?
Yeah.
Or you contract it out?
we check them every month, and then we have a company that comes in and once a year. So we check to make sure that they haven't been discharged or they're, out of date.
When do you guys do like an annual fire drill training?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have like a primary and alternate assembly point? So if everybody had to evacuate, where would you guys typically go for accountability?
We have, downstairs is out in the parking lot, upstairs is up top. Yeah.
And
So-
do you guys do that training every year?
Yeah, we always do the earthquake training drill.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So part of the training, do you guys cover like the acronym RACE or PASS?
Yes, ma'am, right back, yes.
Sorry, part of the training, have you heard of those terms before?
No.
RACE, like remove, alarm, contain, evacuate.
No, we don't.
Okay.
We don't use those terms. We do the
Inside
Great
the
Washington Shakeout.
Yeah,
The hallway.
So
the hallway's fine, yeah,
we
absolutely.
make sure that
Sorry.
everybody does the normal.
Give me a second.
Yep.
How's it going, Officer Hubbs?
Hi, I don't want to interrupt your interview.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. Are you still waiting for the SWAT team, or
We're not getting a SWAT team.
no Blackhawks? Nothing like that.
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure.
That's
in case
kind of
you guys-
silly, sir. You know that.
Well, I mean, you never know what Tacoma sometimes. Just
I respect your rights. Okay, they say you can be here.
Yeah, I
Just ask that you don't go in there.
absolutely can be in there, 100%. So I think what we're going to have to kind of get to, sort of the, proofs in the pudding kind of a thing here, is that's my clinic. I own it. So just as you do, and him, and everyone else here. So there is nothing, if you look at the criminal trespass statute, that limits access there. Section 90, which has the defenses against criminal trespass, allows for access to any place that's with implied consent, especially in a public building like this. Additionally, if a member of the press would be normally constrained based on the Privacy Act in 97330 from recording in certain areas, they can still do so according to subsection 4 if they either ask for permission or their equipment is readily available. Like my body-worn camera's obvious, my camera's obvious, my DSLR camera's obvious, all that kind of stuff. So if that's the case, then do that. So the question becomes, is that open to the public? Absolutely. It's green lit right now. You can go in there. They told me to come out here and look at the signage, which she said, it says it's a clinic. I completely agree. It is a treatment services clinic.
But it says,
doesn't restrict access in
Right.
any way. It doesn't say no unauthorized personnel, no trespassing. It doesn't say anything like that. And so if that door is open to the public, I can go into the lobby. I certainly can't go into like offices and stuff like that. I'm not looking to do that.
I agree that's what it says, and I agree it's not posted clearly to say, authorized persons only or anything like that, or recording prohibited.
Yeah.
And even if it were to say that, you seem to have all the legal statutes on hand to say whether or not that would be, authorized or not. I'm sure.
Now, I want to take a moment, as you all know I do, when it is warranted, to highlight the professionalism, great demeanor, and willingness to listen that Officer Hubbs of the Tacoma Police Department is exhibiting. First off, this is rare for the Tacoma Police Department. That department gets sued more than a dating app gets ghosted profiles. Again, though, hats off to Officer Hubbs for his being absolutely 100% professional and is standing up for my liberties in speech and press. So thank you, Officer Hubbs. Though I don't think he was getting my sarcasm regarding the SWAT team and helicopters. Or was I being sarcastic? Comment below.
HIPAA probably comes at some point when you have interactions with a provider and a patient. That might happen in some of the rooms.
Sure.
If it's a waiting room, it's probably not likely to come into play, right?
Correct. Yeah, I completely agree with you there. So, yeah.
Are you trying to go in there, or you guys,
Yeah, I got to go in there because I actually have business with the clinic.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And do you plan on recording while you're in there?
Absolutely. Only in publicly available spaces, though. Like I said, I'm not going to be going into, office spaces or anything like that because I have no business in there anyways, nor would I want to capture whatever's going on in private locations. But in this case, in the public lobby, I have to get some record stuff done and that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's about it.
I know everything's not clearly posted, and right, they can ask you not to record in certain areas, and
sure, they can request.
Right.
And what I tend to do, if especially if somebody's going in there, maybe they got a kind of a difficult thing going on, what I'll do before I publish my news story is if somebody comes up and says, hey, would you mind blurring me out? Like I've had people with like domestic violence, no contact orders that said, hey, I noticed you caught me, would you mind blurring me out? I got a NCO. Sure, absolutely, no problem there. I don't want to cause any troubles in that regard, but I also don't want them to cause troubles for me in trying to get my business done. So that's kind of where it is.
Okay.
Good to go?
I've got no problems.
All right, cool.
So.
You got a business card I can get from you?
I don't. I've got just the general.
Yeah, that works. You can get like a CAD or
yeah, I can get that
incident number, something like that. Cool. You're BWC running?
It is.
Okay. Usually it's just like a flashing red light or something like that. So.
Not always.
Oh, okay.
But it is on. You see the camera?
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Right now, he's right here.
Mine's got the
Tacoma Frank 348
flashy red light thing going on there. So
yeah.
I kind of prefer it that way because then people do know I'm actually recording. It's green if it's not.
Can I get
All right.
the last four of the case number?
Did you catch that?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, that's totally open to the public. We all know this now. So I'm going to go back in there. I'm going to get my business done and I'll head on out. Like I said, not going to go into private places though, like offices or anything like that. I have no reason to go there. Not looking to go there.
Do you have any further concerns about this right now, sir? Is there anything we can do for you?
Hang on, let me chat with them real quick.
Well, they're other than showing up for this massive Class A felony call, how's the rest of your day treating you so far?
Hasn't been too bad. I'm not a superstitious person, so it's been relatively quiet. A couple
You are a
collisions.
superstitious person?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not? I thought you said you were.
Some
Okay.
people don't like to say quiet,
Oh, okay,
but
fair enough.
It's been pretty quiet, so.
Well, if you were superstitious, there's some wood right here. I could give you some salt, right? Throw it over here.
Won't be needing it. If I had the power to change people's behavior across the town, then I guess things might be a little
That'd be
bit
some
different.
Hogwarts level policing right there, man.
Whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. So.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I, on just a general level, am very much looking to get past the heat wave action time. I thought we were really lucky to get that super cool weather up through what's the end of June. Remember, it was like 68 degrees basically.
A little bit.
That's where I like to live.
Yeah.
You'll never see me on like a beach in Mexico or anything. I don't like the hot weather. So.
Do you have a channel that you post this, or?
I do. I'm at, if you want to write your email address, I publish all my news. If you want to write your email address, like your work, obviously, on there, I can email you when I'm done.
Is there a way I can look it up?
Yeah, I don't do that before I'm complete with my news stories because I can sometimes bias people. But
Sure, but I just wonder if there's a channel or something.
it is. Yeah, and I
just don't want to talk about it right now.
I don't want to talk about it right now. It
I got
influences
you.
the news story.
Okay.
So, yeah. Nothing personal against you, of course. Just
Yeah, I get it.
I've been burned a couple times
Sure.
from people that I thought were nice, and then they turned out not to be nice. So we're good to go. He's just going in there. We're waiting for him to come out, but that is totally public in there, and I'm going to be going back in there here in a second.
What we'd like to ask is that, if you had a family member that was being treated,
Sure.
they're coming in right now, they're seeing all of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's traumatizing and it's a little scary to them. Could we wait until they stop serving clients and then you guys could have access to the space,
Well,
which would be
I need
11:45?
to. I need to request my records. So what? How about we meet in the middle?
Request your record in
I'm sorry.
in the methadone clinic?
I need to request records about this clinic. So
We can do that upstairs at the counter, absolutely.
Sure, and
They're ready
that's-
to serve you. They
that's
don't
what-
have that access in here to do that.
I hear you, ma'am. So here's the thing. The lead that I got that brought me here today
Mm-hmm.
is that someone reached out alleging that while they were here seeking treatment,
Okay.
they attempted to request records.
I'm
Now,
here.
I'm sure you know that.
Attempted to request their own records?
Correct. But,
Okay.
excuse me, let me clarify. Not they're like medical records,
Mm-hmm.
but they were requesting records about the clinic.
Okay,
And so when they were asking for those records, to make the records request, I should say,
okay.
they were rebuffed, is what they say. So
They asked for a public records request?
that's what I was told, and now I'm being told. So, I mean, the interaction here is kind of highlighting the fact that it seems credible that there's merit to these allegations because we have lockdown mode, all this kind of weird stuff. You called the police. Fortunately, Hubs actually understands the law and the Constitution, and he's not a communist. So we all know that we can go into our building and conduct our business and whatnot, which is exactly what's going to happen here in a minute. I'm just waiting for the guy to come out being polite, but I'm going to go in there, I'm going to request those records, and then I'm out of here. Now, to meet in the middle, happy to do this. There's some people in there that are concerned before I publish my news story. I am happy to blur their faces out.
Can I get the paperwork for the public records request from upstairs? Because these people don't have that paperwork. We
I'm
send
just
all
gonna
public records requests up to the
I'm just gonna
information
submit the
desk.
public records request orally. So that's what that person attempted to do too. And the whole point of this is to see if you guys are actually complying with the Public Records Act. And I'm gonna go with right now,
Of
you're
course.
not.
We are absolutely complying.
Well then, if you're
and
gonna comply
want
with it, any person from the district, from the city, from the county can go in there and make an oral, in-person public records
Correct,
request.
they
Okay.
can. If that's
So
the
I'm
way
gonna-
you want to do it.
I'm gonna see if that works.
Okay.
If it, but the fact that there's this much push to not have people submit records requests when they're in there, it seems to
Well,
validate
But you
the.
didn't say that you were looking to do a records request when you first got here. You just said you wanted to go.
I was
in
just
clinic.
getting B-roll
If I
footage.
would have known that, we would have taken care
Sure, I
of
was just
that.
getting B-roll footage first. I mean, that's normal. That's
Okay.
what one does when they work in this field.
Okay.
So, is that going to kind of come out, or is he
I don't know.
playing a video
Let me
game?
find out
or-
what's
okay.
going on.
So you have a lobby and a desk in here, is that right?
Yeah,
Do you want to let the patients or the people know that somebody might be coming to the camera?
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't mind. Good idea, Hubs.
All right. We
All right.
had to have the clients go wait.
Yeah,
so
sure,
they're
that's
waiting.
Designated crisis response.
Hello. So I'm just looking to submit an oral public records request to you.
Sure.
So all I'm looking for is names of all employees, dates of hire,
Treatment services.
wage or salary. Yeah, I know some people get paid hourly and then others salary.
We want their wages.
All duties, titles, and positions. And this is just for this clinic, by the way, so not the whole health department, just this clinic specifically.
Okay. For treatment services. Okay.
All work email addresses and work cell phone addresses, or numbers, excuse me.
Perfect.
And longevity in employment with this clinic specifically for each of the employees. And then you can send all that, please, to anonymous, ANONYMOUS,
One more time.
ANONYMOUS, citizen, CITIZEN,
Yeah, she's just.
W-A? Like law. At Proton Mail, PROTONMAIL.com. That's it.
Sounds good.
Thanks, man.
All right, sir.
All right.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, you guys have a good Freedom Day, okay?
The state law, right, allows them to involuntary commit people to the hospital or the law enforcement.
Any way I could make a request too that you guys get a copy of the Constitution and just put it on the wall for everybody to read?
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
Thank you.
I feel like it's been forgotten.
Have a good day.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good Freedom Day.
Okay.
We good, security supervisor? Good to go. Now, see, look, you need to infectiously spread that smile and bring more joy to this place because everybody seems a little ginned up right now, man. Or maybe they're not ginned up and they need to be ginned up, right? Maybe a little Hendrix would help out right now or something. A gin man, I take it. I saw that smile.
A Jimi Hendrix?
No, gin man.
Gin man.
Yeah.
Oh, gin. Drinking gin.
Yeah.
Is it Hendrix? So.
Oh, I see.
I
see what you meant.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I think we're good to go here. Yeah. You have a good day. I appreciate you being cordial and professional. Thanks.
Yeah. Take care.
Yeah. Take care.
Yeah.
Freedom! Keep your ear to the ground. Talking about the freedom. It's the best show in town. Best show in town. Freedom! Well. Freedom! I give you freedom. Yes, it's right. Freedom! Start right now. Freedom! Get your freedom tonight. Freedom! Everybody, young, old, all you lovers, this is our time to rise back from the sand and claim our freedom. Talking about the freedom, let yourself be free. I give you freedom. Yes, it's right. Freedom. Start right.
All right, so just want to clarify, I understood the position. That was me just being very polite, very nice, very kind, and, working with them. I don't like to escalate things if it doesn't have to be. I knew I was going to be able to go in there and get my records request done. So that was a good thing. It's resolved. They now know. At any point in time somebody wants to go in there and do a public records request, they can. I'm absolutely going to say that the leads I received regarding, or I should say the lead that I received regarding people attempting to make a public records request in that particular clinic is true. I don't think they were able to easily get that. I think that's demonstrated. I did not actually ask if the person who was in there actually did have a camera or anything, so I should have asked that. I think that would have also helped clarify it. But the records request was done. The Tacoma Police Department was professional, polite. Hubs seemed like a good guy, so that's good. And we had a good discussion about that. And he was also respectful, I think, about the fact that, knowledgeable citizen looking to just get that done was able to do so. So that's a good thing as well. So that's it here reporting today with what I'm going to say is a lead confirmed, a tip confirmed at the Tacoma-Pierce County Health Department. If you like my journalism, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that all notifications bell so you can get my stories right when they release. You can follow me on X at I.A.M Free Auditing, on Facebook at Inland Auditing Media. And if you want to help keep my feet on the streets, you guys know what to do. You can go to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next location. Bye for now.
Hello everyone, I am responding to the surprising amount of requests to hear more from me as a part of my SEO keywords and phrases clip at the end of my stories. So hang around to the end to hear what new content I've included. Well, congratulations. If you have stuck around this long, you are going to hear the exciting and fantastic world of search engine optimization, keywords and phrases being stated by me. I'm trying this new approach in an effort to see if it will help reach new people who have not seen my content. So thank you for sticking through all the way to the end for this very exciting SEO keywords and phrases audio clip. First Amendment audit, First Amendment auditor, cop watch, filming in public, public photography, police audit, civil rights audit, constitutional audit, filming cops, public employee accountability, freedom of the press audit, government transparency audit, cop gets owned, pirate, cop exposed, public official meltdown, unlawful detainment, cop violating rights, do not talk to cops, police fails audit, detained for filming, illegal arrest caught on camera, tyrant exposed, shut down by the law, cop loses it, Karen meltdown in public office, police accountability, law enforcement transparency, government employee misconduct, qualified immunity, badge number refusal, unlawful search and seizure, rights violation, abuse of authority, refusing ID, public records access, public records request, FOIA request audit, know your rights, what to do when detained, filming police legally, recording in public law, First Amendment rights explained, how to file a complaint against police, legal to record government workers, public sidewalk rights, is ID required by law, open government laws, can I film in City Hall, must see police encounter, unbelievable cop behavior, you won't believe this audit, epic audit fail, gone wrong audit, never seen before reaction, wait for the end, triggered public official, body cam footage released, he regrets confronting this auditor, City Hall audit, police station audit, courthouse audit, DMV audit, public library audit, sheriff department audit, post office audit, federal building audit, public park audit, fire department audit, school district audit. You truly are the hardcore of the hardcore. You have decided to go to the very end and have likely listened to every single minute, every second of the story I just produced for consumption, and I thank you for your interest. On behalf of all media wizards out there, thank you. Now, on to the newest of my July and August 2025 revisions. After a rather profound amount of emails, Facebook messages, as well as YouTube comments, I've decided to expand this out a bit. I've had a far-reaching range of suggestions come my way for things to read, discuss, etc. I don't know what is right. This is my first time doing this, so I'm going to start with something that many people have asked me about. Steve, what do you like to read? I'll tell you, and then I'll read to you a couple of excerpts from something I read every week and have since my late teens. I love science fiction, fantasy, legal history, yes, as in the history of law. I'm an avid studier of the field of ethics with a particular interest in deontology, consequentialism, and utilitarianism, and gaming books. What I am going to read to you for the month of July and August are two excerpts from two amazing works. One from 2,500 years ago and one from 1,500 years ago. They are influential reads from my collection. The first is from The Art of War and the second is from Corpus Juris Civilis. I will read what I think has been important advice to me this month in July, and I believe going forward into August as I take advice from these two very wise men. From The Art of War, in the chapter Attack by Stratagem, Sun Tzu wrote, "Thus we may know that there are 5 essentials for victory. 1. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. 2. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. 3, he will win whose army is animated by the same spirit throughout all its ranks. 4, he will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. 5, he will win who has military capacity and is not interfered with by the sovereign. 6, victory lies in the knowledge of these 5 points. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. To me, this wisdom from Sun Tzu tells me that I go about my business as a journalist covering stories exposing corrupt government agencies and employees. I need to, 1, know when, how, and why to push to get as much information as I can. 2, if I know how to handle a variety of situations, both big and small, I will win. 3, stick to my passion regarding my journalism and what I seek to achieve through it. 4, know your laws. Always study. Keep studying. Never think you know it all. A wise man knows he knows nothing at all. 5, own your own company so you are your own boss. Don't let others' rules dictate what information is made available to the public for them to decide. And 6, stay on top of the aforementioned principles and you will be victorious. The second excerpt comes from Corpus Juris Civilis and is in reference to Aelius Marcianus, a very important jurist from the 3rd century of Rome. In Latin, it is written that from the Marcianus Libro Primo Institutionum Namet ipsum jus honorarium vivavax est juris civilis. Translated to English, this roughly means Marcianus, Book 1 of the Institutions. For even the honorary right itself is the living voice of civil law. To me, when I go out to do my work as a journalist and bringing content to you about our government, it tells me that to be studied in and know how to interact with the law will leave you with a voice, but to not know the law leaves you without one. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching my content, my stories, and supporting my journalism. I'll see you at the next location.